I'm Alex B. Davis. I am a choreographer and dance educator. I live in New York and recently graduated from NYU with a master's in dance education, teaching in the professions. I am so thrilled to have the opportunity to discuss choreographic tools and ways to really bring out the best of our creativity as dancers. Movement can be created by anything that inspires us. Sometimes I'll hear a song on the radio and instantly envision choreography in my head. Movement also comes from our surroundings, emotions, and our individual voices, which makes the world of dance so beautiful and interesting. Right now, stop what you're doing and take a look around. Pause. See if you can find anything that evokes any type of emotion within you. Anything you appreciate, anything you dislike. Finish? I'm sure you found at least a few things that could evoke a little emotion. Now it's like, okay, I got it. Now what do we do next? Well, next we begin to form our vision. So what helps me stay organized and overcome dance blocks is a chart that was introduced to me by Professor and Director of the Dance Education Program at NYU, Deborah Damas. 3 words that form a triangle: concept, content, and form. The concept is the idea that you're trying to portray. The content is the movement, and the form refers to the way the movement is organized. For example, I have something inside that I want to share, but just not yet. That's my concept. When I consider movement, I want to show inwardness, outwardness, and withdrawal. For form, I've organized it to match my concept for now. However, I can start playing with my choreographic tools and something else may appear. These are a few choreographic tools to consider. 4 elements: shape, space, timing, and dynamics. Within shape, dancers can change levels, have symmetric or asymmetric positions, and move on different scales, such as small and large movements, shrinking or expansive. Moving on to space, which considers the paths and patterns of the movement. Are you facing the diagonal? Are you moving right to left? Maybe the dancers make a zigzag pattern as they move. Timing is my favorite to play with. Remember, you set the pace. So whether your piece is accompanied by a symphony or just the sounds of breath, timing changes the feel, the urgency, or maybe there's no rush at all. Last, we have dynamics, which is often described as the quality of movement. It's hard to put into words because the dynamic shows the intention of the performer through energy, and it really encompasses all of the previous elements that we talked about. Dynamics include weight, time, space, and flow. Let's try a couple. Let's do weight and flow, and we'll try light and free. Now let's try strong and bound. You see the difference? I hope so. Also want to share with you that during this time of dancing from a distance, I found that TikTok really has helped with my creativity. Not just by doing all of the trendy dances, but by visually showing me variations of the movement, even though it's just me doing it. I can change the speed, do cannons, ripple effects, flip the direction, and tons more. I'll show you an example now.
And every time you speak her name, don't you know how you told me till you died, but you're still alive, and I'm here to remember.
Sing it again. We're on an ultralight.
We're on an ultralight beam. We're on an ultralight beam. This is a God dream. This is a God dream.
But I will look to the hills, and I will not fear. Some may say that they found another way, but my eyes are on you, and I will. Now it's part and over. Now starts the craft of the fun. I know you've got a little
sign of getting older. I'm only good at being young. So I play the numbers game to find a way to say that life has just begun.
Scrupulous and one day even make a wife. You make boundaries you never dreamed to cross.
Cool, right? All from an app. But before I go, the most important thing to do is just dance your heart out. These tools and suggestions are here to help with the gifts that God has already put inside of you. Now, don't be afraid to show the world.